What if Mugello is the race that completely blows the championship wide open? Because right now, with 3 riders out injured and the points table looking like a war zone, I genuinely think we're about to see the most chaotic Italian GP in years. What's up everyone? Welcome back to MotoGPAI.com, your home for MotoGP breakdowns, predictions, and all the hot takes your mainstream coverage won't give you. I'm your host, and today we're previewing the Italian Grand Prix at Mugello, round 7 of 22. We're talking track characteristics, who's hot, who's not, and honestly, who I think is going to surprise everyone this weekend. All right, let's get into it and see what the data tells us about this weekend. So we're 6 rounds in, and the title fight is genuinely tight. 15 points separating first and second after Mugello last time out. That's nothing. One bad weekend, one crash, one mechanical, and this thing flips completely. And here's what makes Mugello so spicy. It's a track that rewards aggression. Long, flowing corners, massive straight speed, and a crowd that absolutely loses its mind for Italian riders. The pressure in that paddock is unreal. This is not a track where you ride conservatively and bank points. People swing for the fences here, and sometimes they miss. We've seen it 100 times. So whoever comes into this weekend leading the championship has to decide, do you protect your gap or do you race? That's the question I keep coming back to. Let's talk form. Pedro Acosta has been quietly fantastic. 4 consecutive top 4 sprint finishes. 4. This kid does not crack under pressure, and at a track like Mugello where raw talent matters, I think he's genuinely in the mix for the podium on Sunday. Fabio Di Giannantonio, riding at his home race essentially. The Italian crowd is going to go insane for Di Gia. He's been consistent in sprints. He knows how to perform when the moment's big. I'm watching him closely all weekend. And look, Jorge Martin won in France. Bagnaia keeps showing up on podiums. These two are not going anywhere. Mugello is a Ducati track historically. If you're not on red, you're fighting uphill. Okay, we have to talk about the elephants in the room. Marc Marquez injured, Alex Marquez injured, Zarco injured. 3 riders completely sidelined. And honestly, their absences are reshaping this whole title fight in real time. Marc not being on track at Mugello specifically hurts to think about because he is genuinely one of the most entertaining riders to watch at this circuit. Instead, we get to see who steps into that entertainment vacuum, and I think that's actually Acosta's moment. The injury picture also means there are championship points just sitting there for the taking. Whoever's healthy, consistent, and doesn't do anything stupid this weekend could gain massive ground. Alright, my dark horse for Mugello, Fabio Quartararo. Le Mans showed he still has pace. He finished P5 in the sprint in France. Mugello has historically been kind to Yamaha in terms of chassis balance through the long corners. Everyone's going to be talking about Ducati dominance all week, and I think Quartararo uses that to quietly sneak onto the podium and remind everyone he exists. Fight me on that in the comments. That's the preview. That's my takes. Now I want yours. Drop your Mugello podium prediction in the comments right now. Top 3 go. Let's see who's actually paying attention this season. If this breakdown was useful at all, smash that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps more than you'd think. And head over to MotoGPAI.com for the full AI-powered predictions, fantasy tools, and a ton more race analysis before lights out on Sunday. Links in the description. Mugello's going to be wild. I'll see you on the other side.